First of all, I hope everyone out there, you're doing good. We're going to go in today like we always do. Now, this topic today, for me, is almost like a repetitive thing. See what I'm saying? Like, I feel like probably twice a year in the UK, you get guys like this who come out, make comments, and they go viral. See what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And this is another individual who has gone viral, making these comments about what could be his mother, auntie, sister, cousin. You know, we say it all the time, man. It's just, this is how these men are programmed. You see what I'm saying? Like, before we go into any real talk today and we start breaking it down, you gotta understand, yeah, that this is how these kind of brothers are wired. They're programmed like that. And that is why the community is in the position that it's in. See what I'm saying? Because of things, not just this isolated, but things like this, where an individual is so full of hate towards the women in his race. People, let's really call it what it is right now, the UK. There's a lot of people who are trying to make a name for themselves. They want to be seen. They want to go viral. They want to be heard. And some of these people, if you look at some of these people in the UK space, yeah, they may have came from DJing, rapping, promoting. They just jump. They just go everywhere. Wherever they lay their hat is their home. And now, as we know, you got this content creation space where everyone's online, everyone's on the internet, giving their opinion on things, making content. So you have these guys, I don't even know what you would call them, but you have these guys like who they're trying to get themselves seen. So they're on different podcasts. You know them guys I'm talking about, people. They get on these podcasts, and then when they realize that, yo, I don't actually have nothing to say, like all this build up and all this commotion and all of this, now I'm finally in front of these lights and these cameras, I don't actually have nothing to say. I got nothing to say. So now, what is the old reliable man v woman argument? So it's like, yo, how can I bring a talking point now that's going to allow me to get some sort of engagement? Man v woman. Let's go for the man v woman. Because guess what? Most these man, and again, we ain't got there yet, you know, people. We're still warming up. But most these guys are single men. Most these guys, if they do have a woman, ask them. It's probably like 2 years in, a year in, 3. You might get a one who's a 4 years in. What I'm trying to get at is none of these brothers are expert on nothing around life. They're not expert in finance.
Come on.
They're not expert in love. Mm-hmm. They're not experts in parenting. They're not experts in fitness. They're not experts in nothing. These are just people who are occupying the space. That's it. Now, the facts of this, I know, but we're going to warm up, you know, but I'm just going to say this before we warm up. This is what it is. A lot of these guys, people, they do things backwards. What do I mean by that? I mean, even in the way that they look for love, it's done backwards. So a lot of men look at women and it's just how they look. Yo, yes. She's got a fat ass. She's got big breasts. She's pretty. She might keep up a mazza. This, everything but the things that are going to keep you together.
That's most important.
Simple. You get involved now with the girl. You probably are not breeding her.
Of course.
Now you find out, oh, I'm not going to diss no one, but you find out, oh, we're actually not compatible. We're actually not compatible. Now, this is one of the biggest mistakes a man can make or a woman can make when you choose the wrong partner. Because unless you're balling or you're very, very well off financially, it's a very, very large hit financially. Let me break it down to you for a minute. So
let me add something. That whole scenario you spoke of is in the pursuit of a real relationship.
Yes.
A one-ship in it. So that's where the veneer of the word and the term relationship, I'm with a man, I'm with a woman, But what does it actually mean? As we're going to unpack, people don't know, even care what a relationship is. A relationship to most people, to the 85%, so let's use the 5% terminology. The 85%ers, the deaf, the dumb, and the blind, a relationship for them is, as Mark says, he looks good, she looks good, That's it. Let's see. I'm going to be with you. They're turning up in the bedroom. He drives the A8. Whatever their little buying signals are, they've ticked those boxes. So for them, it's the veneer of what a relationship is. Two people come together, having fun in the bedroom, and that's it. But there's so much more that comes with a relationship. Not just those two people as well. Please do continue, sir.
Facts, Noble. Facts. So what happens is, people, and like I said, we're going to build into this situation. We're going to get into it. What happens is this, folks. These individuals, they haven't been taught that a decision like the partner that you bring home or the partner that you make a child with, or whatever the case may be, is detrimental to your growth as a human. So now what these brothers do is they meet the wrong people. And what these women do is they meet the wrong people. And I'm not going to say that there's anything wrong with these people. I'm just going to say that they're not compatible. What then happens is the relationship breaks down. And when the relationship breaks down, we're dealing with two immature people. Remember, these people were looking for love at a whim's notice. So that tells you the kind of people that we're dealing with. When the relationship breaks down now, the individual is at a minus. So that means, people, just now, the children have gone back to school. You might be at a minus, yeah, depending on what type of items you buy. Of £300 per child. That's me. I'm going to say £300. Shoes, clothes, everything. I'm going to say 3 bills. So the average man now, if you got 2 children, 3 children, I'm going to say £200. You've got to find that now this month or last month or whatever the case. So now you're at a minus. You're at a minus. So moving forward now may be difficult. So, you know, you might struggle to move forward because, let's keep it real, your finances ain't together. Now, as much as people say that, you know, money, A, B, or C, the root of all evil, I understand it all, but we need it. Money's a tool, ultimately. So what happens now is the frustration starts to seep through these brothers' pores.
Yeah.
And now they build up a hate. They don't only build up a hate of the person that they was with, you know. They don't actually build up a hate of the person that they was with. They build up a hate of the whole race. Mm-hmm. They build up a hate, and now they make it their business, which is what we've been speaking about for years, to get onto platforms, to go onto social media, and when they're talking about relationships, they're talking about the woman that hurt them, and the woman's talking about the man that hurt her. So now we have what we have going on today. So we got this brother, Ginja Jay. Now it doesn't really matter who this brother is. Now we're gonna play his videos and all that, but it's viral right now, and we're gonna break it down. Now this Ginja Jay brother, yeah, fits the mold. Yeah,
the mold,
the mold for what it is that I'm talking about. He fits the mold. A girl probably hurt this brother. A black girl probably hurt this brother. He probably made the wrong decision in the woman that he chose. And now I'm not too familiar with him, with his content, but I've seen him around Noble, like on the internet. And now he's made it his business to go out there and start to vocalize his hate of black women. And that's what happened yesterday.
Like Mark, black people are a monolith.
Yes.
You see one black person and that's all black people.
Now, folks, I want you to understand, you know, that right now, this is super duper viral. I'm talking about the Americans are reposting it. Yeah. Man's getting bare clicks. And remember, people, this is always one of the ways that a person can get traction. Mm-hmm. So let's hear exactly what was said here.
That you want to no. Here's why I don't date black women. Listen to me when I'm talking to you lot.
I'm listening.
Because you lot don't like to listen.
I'm listening.
I don't date black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Which place?
Your place.
Which
and when
place?
you get put in your place, you think you got taught like a man.
That's why they were cheating on you then.
You're not men.
That's why they were cheating on you.
Stay in your place.
Cheated on you multiple times.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I know. And that's why I'm never going to be in your pop ever again. I'm not with black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Apologies,
listen.
Apologies.
Nah, but you know what bothers me? You know what bothers me about all these guys, yeah? All these guys, like, why do they speak to these girls who they're on these shows with as though they represent all black women. Like this brother, like I don't understand it. Like it's only us that do this. Like the same women that he loves, the same what do they call it, Noble? Your choice, your preference, yeah.
Yes.
Is your preference what you call it? A monolith, Noble? Is that the word?
Monolith, yeah.
Is that what your preference is, rude boy? Because why is it that every time these men going on black girl, look at the passion, look at the aggression.
Towards
Don't
women,
raise your hand.
towards a specific woman that a woman is channeling this.
Alright,
You
and
talk
look,
about black women, say you're on your
hear that, Noble, yeah? The first thing that these men go to is what? Hair. Now remember, you're only talking to a small percentage. Like that, I know what these men. I know what it is that they're trying to say. Yeah, but it's a very small.
How many times have we touched that topic, though, Mark? How many times have we broken that head?
A million times.
Fuck you now.
1,000,001 times, and it's like I don't get it. Like, all right, cool. So what you saying then? So what is it that my man's trying to say then? The girl, this particular girl, whatever's wrong with her hair or whatever, but there's a bigger issue at play here. You're doing this on the internet, bro.
Oh, come on.
You're doing this on the internet, and you're doing it to girls who these are just a small group of girls out of a larger group. But what you're doing is you're making that like this is the whole race. And I'm not saying nothing's wrong with these females as well, by the way. But I'm saying look at the aggression. Black women, yeah. You can see like it's almost like he's arguing with the woman that broke his heart. Let's keep it real, Noble. Like when these men are on these shows, they're talking to the woman that hurt them.
Yes. Which could be multiple women, Mark. It couldn't just be. It may not just be a woman who he was in with a sexual relationship with. This could be trauma back to his mother, his grandmother, his auntie. The vitriol and the vile. Look, he's out of his seat, man. Like he's gonna defend the case and thing. Like it's unfathomable for a grown man. Look, he's got a big beard and thing as well. This isn't a youngster. He should know better. He could deliver his vile tongue in a better way, in a calmer way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he feels like this, forget the clicking and the money and all that he wants to try and generate out of this thing. If he genuinely feels that way, he could articulate himself in a more credible, a calm way, and to try and bring forth his points. Doing this is going to put people's backs up, right? If he challenged her and actually said, "Look, sis, how can you want to take that hair unit off? How long is your hair? Are you looking after your hair? Did your mother teach you the right things to put in your hair? Are you putting that thing on just because us men," and I'm speaking for him, "are attracted to that type of look? And because you haven't been taught how to look after your hair so it grows long and strong and it doesn't fall out and all that thing, so you can do the various different styles that original hair can be done in, because you haven't had that knowledge, you now have to get the hair unit to attract a man who wants to see you looking like that. And because you do that, you, Mr. Ginja, have got an issue with it. You don't love yourself, do you? Because if you loved yourself, you'd have your hair on show, right? This is the thing. They're putting shit in the damn somethings for the gal them and the man them to put in their hair that destroys our hair.
Facts.
That's why most gal them are walking around with these hair units and shit, because they haven't been taught what to do with their hair, how to really look after their hair. Putting a bit of dax in their scalp and all this foolishness to cause them. Listen, the problem is deep. The problem is crazy deep, and this is surface level conversations.
Surface level? That's all it is. And like I said, if you look at this, you can see that he's using the stereotypical attack points to attack black women. But for me, why this is crazy is because man are doing this on the internet in front of other communities. I just can't think about a clip of an Asian man just talking down to all Asian women. Someone send that clip. Someone send me that clip so I can see it, of an Asian man or a white man or whatever who goes online and makes it his business to attack the females in his race. Maybe because he's been hurt. Could have been hurt. It could be many different things.
Yeah.
But getting online to do this is one of the reasons why we are where we are in today's world as a group.
Yes.
And why the family structure is damaged, because some 21-year-old out there who's consuming content is
Come on.
watching this and saying the same thing that this Ginja Jay brother saying. These black gal are no good and rare. But why? What, he didn't even articulate himself. Let's get back to it.
Oh my God, you're on your own. I was with you. Oh, he's trying to talk about how she's held him down and picking up his Asian queen. But the moment you went for the hair, my guy, you was on your own. You don't have to deal with it. Yeah.
And the,
You don't have to deal with this by yourself, my bro.
and the rest of the shit now.
Where's your hair?
You're triggered.
Where's your hair?
Where
I'm
was I
triggered.
supposed to hurt?
I said I was
You're
triggered. Did I not say I was triggered? Where's your hair?
No.
Where's your hair?
Look at where's your hair?
Show me your hair.
No, he's
Show me your hair.
pressed. He's
Show me your hair.
pressed. You
Take off
hate
your
black
eyelash.
people. You're
Take off your eyelash.
Now, but you see, even that, like, what I'm trying to say now, for me, it's crazy because you're attacking your own self, fam. You're attacking yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like, these girls, your love of you see, all you love is Blind Crew brothers, yeah. You man are a special group of brothers because these girls that you love, these white women and these Asian women and all these women, yeah. Your love of them is why we're in the predicament we're in, Because look, them same girl that are sitting down with you, they're not natural. Without dissing them, I don't want to make this where I'm dissing them. But if a sister does her hair in locks, Noble, how long would that hair grow?
Down to the ground. Like
Exactly, because it's natural, innit?
Yeah, come on.
It's natural. So what I'm trying to say is, when you're trying to do something that isn't natural for you, of course it ain't gonna. Of course it doesn't work out. But if you're doing something that's natural to you, it's gonna look the way it's supposed to look.
It's disingenuous for this conversation to be had about what the ginger youth saying. Hey, looky, where's your hair? Okay, white girl have extracts and extensions in their hair. They have clip-ons. They have full units and thing. What are we talking about? They put stuff in their lips to make their lips big like how black women's lips are. They have breast augmentation. They do all kind of stuff, man. They put snake venom in the top of their head so it don't move and all this business. So there's no lines and all this kind of stuff. So what? So someone like us then should be sitting across a bunch of white women dolled up and saying, "Well, you don't love yourself because look here, you've got flipping fake titties. You got your lips are fake. You got hair extensions." It's an equal playing field right now. You've got natural black women, you've got natural Asians, and you've got, for all the other different cultures, you've got natural people within that ethnicity or nation, and you have people who enhance themselves in those various ethnicities and nations. It's disingenuous, this conversation, because it's so loaded, and because of the trauma, the multiple different types of trauma that we face. Like it's a point in it. You could talk about black woman's hair.
Yeah,
that's problems.
Yeah, it's for me. I said it yesterday in the group, and I'll say it again. Like, these brothers, for me, they're weirdos, man. I don't know this brother, but you're a weirdo, man. You're a weirdo because, all right, you're black. So where's your sister at? Surely you grew up with your sister. Surely you grew up with some black women that you love, not just the love interest that you've got that hurt you. You see what I mean? Like, I know that a lot of these women and these men have been hurt. That's a fact. They've been hurt because whatever reason, we're not going to get into that. But the venom that's in these brothers towards these girls, yeah, I don't know where it comes from. It's strange to me because when you're talking to this girl, I get it that you're trying to go in on the girl. I get it. She might have said something cheeky. I haven't watched the full episode. But when you're attacking her online, you're making all of us look crazy. You're making all of us look crazy because what you're doing is you're further adding to this degeneracy of black man versus black woman. It's crazy. I don't see it going on in any other group. Like the hate of each other. And then like the bigging up of other groups. Like, I can tell you straight, bro, them other groups don't rate you. I'll tell you, I don't even know this brother. I don't know this brother from nowhere, but I can tell you, them other groups don't rate you. And they're watching this and saying, look at this brat. I'm going to use some old school words. They're saying, look at this knob. Talking about his own women. He's talking about his own women. You absolute donut. That's how that's what these men are saying to you. Yeah, and look at the aggression. Where'd you have it? Surely these men grew up with some black woman, whether it be a cousin, a friend. There was no way you grew up and you just hated all these women. There's no way. You've gone viral now, and you're bigging up your Asian girl and all of that.
Have you seen it? Is there a picture of his Asian girl?
I ain't seen a picture of her now. I ain't
Hey,
seen a
chap. Hey, the smartest chat in BoobTube and everywhere else. Find that thing, man. Let's see what it do.
Yeah, man.
Because let's see the value. Let's see the reflection. Because the reflection doesn't really resemble his parents. So let's see what the reflection looks like. Is this something that lives under a bridge, or is this a reflection of what he's saying is the polar opposite of what a black woman is?
Exactly.
So she's stick thin. She's stick thin with thin hair and like pale as hell, no lips. Like, yeah. Where are we going? Where we going with this? Because to be like how most original women look like is popular now. It is trendy. That is the aesthetic of beauty now, is to resemble a black woman. But most importantly, you can't be black though. That's
exactly.
the key, though. You can't be black.
And then you know this saying better, Noble, yeah? I'm gonna keep it real with you, yeah? You got when man sent me this, I said, let me see what I go on, because I've seen my man still. And you know, I've seen him on different platforms. I don't really know what his style of content is. But I've seen him talk. I've never seen him talking on the man and woman thing. He's usually talking but when you go on to you search him, what's he talking about? Ex-gang stuff and all that kind of stuff. You see what I'm trying to say? But I've never seen this brother once passionately attack gangs. I've never seen him do it. I've never seen him bring the same level of passion to attack the damage that gangs have done to our community. I've never seen him do it. But black women, look how passionate he is. And all them guys around him that are laughing and doing all of that, you're adding to it as well.
Fueling
Bkchat, trends. If they bring me through, all you need is me and Steven. That's it. None of these man could talk these things the way I would break them down in there. And you could bring the lowest of the low vibrational black girls in there, and we wouldn't have to even cost one of them.
No.
We wouldn't have
They would leave with value mark after that interaction. They wouldn't leave with the madness, with they would leave with not potentially viral moments in the degradation side. It would be shit, look at the jewel there. The girl said this, and then they've dropped this, and she said, "Yo, I didn't even see it like that. I'm gonna make a change." Those are the common conversations. That is the upliftment that we need. But apparently, no one wants to test the waters and actually have a serious conversation where it's not, your mom, look how you look. Yeah, no, they don't want to take the chance to have a real conversation to actually help the youth. These are youngsters as well, Mark.
Yeah.
They can't be in their 30s and on. These are young, especially the gal them. The gal them look young. We can't have this. They need to be uplifted, man, not trodden down. So what are they gonna look now? What are they gonna do? Fuck these black men. That's how the black men talk to me. That's how they're gonna talk to me. That's how they think about me. I'm doing everything to try and attract these black men because I want the hair units and all that down to our bottoms and all this. They want the breasts stiff up and whatever, yeah? And they don't want me. Okay then. Okay, Mr. White Man, because you've been lusting after me since you know when. All right, then let me see what I go on with him. Let me see what I go on with Iqbal. Let me see what I go on with Hussein. Huh? Let me see what I go on with them people then, because at least they're going to show me something. They ain't going to run me down. You see all those pictures of all those damn videos on the Twitter, on the IG with indigenous men with chocolate sisters, and they're worshipping them, and they've got families and stuff. Obviously, this is a video. We don't know what happens behind the scenes, but they're worshipping these black women. But yet these males are on this, black women. Listen, without a black woman, and most importantly, a black man, your punk ass wouldn't be here.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Remember, this brother needs to understand, that it's a black woman that birthed him with ginger hair. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, this brother, it's hard talking to these guys, Noble. It's hard addressing these brothers because they're so far gone. All right, let's
Jamaica.
Your prayer, because you got cheated on 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, watch
1,
this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait for it.
Jumped it.
And I'll bring my natural hair Indian woman in here now.
And then what?
she looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on your blog.
But the crowd got silent. The crowd
Out
got
here with
silent.
fake hair.
The crowd got silent.
No, but I don't even know what to say. A man said, I'll bring my Indian thing in here. A man said, I'll bring my Indian thing in here. Wow.
Yeah. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Joking.
And I'll bring my natural hair Indian woman in here now.
And then what?
she looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on your ground.
But the crowd
Shut
was
up, man.
silent. The crowd
Out
was
here with
silent.
fake hair. Fake
The crowd was silent.
What can you say? What can you say? What can you say, man? This is crazy.
It's
That
horrible to see.
a man's using. It's very rare. It's very rare. I'm speechless. But a black man said. People, listen to my words. A black man said to a group of black women, "I will bring my Asian thing in here." That's what this brother just said.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Please.
That's what he just said.
Please get the fuck out of here, man.
And people are shocked at why we are where we are. A man just said that in the UK. If I was a black man outside of the UK somewhere else, I'll be like, what's going on over there?
And it's
I'll be like, what's this brother on about? Like, I'll bring my Asian thing in. Imagine an Indian man watching that. I'll bring my Indian thing in here with our natural hair. Crazy. Crazy where we're at. And needless to say, that brother's family in 20 years, he hates himself. He hates himself. So why would he want anything that resembles him?
yeah.
Why?
All right. Okay.
Come, G.
It's
I'm going to
just
jump
hit
in the
me.
chat, people. I'm going to jump in now. Go to you,
Yeah.
Noble.
It's just hit me as you just said this. It's just like, it's kind of obvious, and I should have maybe started with this, but he's a ginger black man with freckles.
There you go. The chat's gone off still. I'm in there now, people.
So like it's a dual dichotomy. Is I don't know whether he's fully original or not. He's got curly hair. He's got negroid features, etc. But he's ginger. That might be it as well. That might be the thing that broke the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm black and I'm ginger. I've been getting ribbed all this time. See the last girl. She probably was blazing him. Yeah, man, you ginger. You look, I even was widgy. You joker. You're some ginger. You And he's just like, yeah. I need to go outside of my thing because, again, as I mentioned, the reflection can't be me because look what I've gone through. He's gone through trauma. This isn't just a girl, Mark. This is multiple situations that's happened in his life. And he's like, nah, man, I'm course correcting now. I'm going to create something else. And we know what happens when you go outside of your nation. 2 generations on. That's it. So we'll have maybe his lineage now, that branch from him is going to be an Asian branch moving forward.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course, he's that individual represents. We say, I know you said 60%. I still think it's a lot higher.
Do you think, honestly, Mark, you think that a lot of black men have this kind of mentality?
Yes, Noble.
Oh, shit.
Noble, I know it. For you, I know it's difficult, to understand this because it was for me as well, Noble. But this is a reality of how a lot of these men think. This is a fact. Like a lot of these brothers, like in the UK, this is what we talk about, Noble, every week. This is how these men think. This is how they think. Listen to what he just said. He said, yo, and we got more footage we're going to play in a second. He goes, yo, matter of fact, people, reverse it. An Indian man in a room full of Indian women, saying to them, I'm going to bring my natural black thing in here with a big bomb and show you like what that is. You wouldn't see that happen. It just wouldn't happen because he knows, yo, even if I can't stand you women certain times, we're both the same.
Exactly. You are me and I am you.
Yeah, we're both the same. So I can't really disrespect you like because we're both the same. You know what I mean? Like I got 5 sisters. 5 sisters, you see what I'm saying? I got 5 sisters. Now remember this. I get it. What these men are saying, don't get this thing twisted. I understand what they're trying to say.
Oh yeah.
I understand, but their delivery's all wrong. And B, you man are already brainwashed. You already brainwashed into thinking anything that is not black is better and holds more value. You already brainwashed. That Indian thing you're talking about, bro, is a phase for her. That's a phase for her. I'll tell you, man. The Indian thing that is big enough, you're a phase, bro. And to be honest,
with all that? with all that stuff with the honor killings and all that. They must mind all this
Yeah.
stuff they're talking about, man.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. And he's like, oh yeah, my Indian thing. Yeah, that Indian thing that you're rolling with, it's a phase for that girl. It's a phase. And if I was that girl, yeah, I'll be like, yo, what kind of donut am I with?
Come on.
Like,
Come
like
on.
you hate your own women. Like, if you hate your own women, how are you gonna like me? But all right, let's jump in this track. All right, let me get it right. I'm gonna start from KJ. It's all for clicks, but don't let that fool you. He really feels that way. D-Star, I'm telling you, that's the kind of man who will put his hands on woman. KJ, see when he started, he couldn't even make eye contact, then started talking to them like property. Because a lot of these men, they think black women are less than, you know. That's another thing. They think they seem to think black women are less than or like they're more than them, but I don't get why it's like that. Asia, look, he was going to get aggressive and none of the men said anything. Yeah, facts. I don't understand that. How he's kicking off like that and the men are around just letting man say that. Like if I was there and a man would say like, yo, you idiot black girl, yo, look at your hair, yo, you ain't got. I'll be like, family, what you talking about, bro?
Yeah,
we're black as well. I'll be like, yo, we're black too. What you on about?
What does that make you then, you idiot?
Yeah, I'll be like, so what about you then? King Riches and China also on the show are aggressive as well. The owner of the show picked these men for a reason. Yeah, facts. I've seen that other brother. I've seen him on content before, like shouting and you know what I mean. Like I wonder, did these men have girl or kids or what? These are just you know, like back in I used to watch Power Rangers and that. Them man are like the potties. You remember the potties, Noble?
You know it,
Yeah,
sibling.
they're like the potties, yeah. They just come in and they just come in to talk. Any man who hates black women, you're not a friend of mine, rude boy. Why is the insult always hair? There are much more pressing issues. Also, he's dating an Indian woman, so why even enter black spaces? Who said that? You deserve a big Asia, big up, man. Facts.
Salutes.
If you these same man, yeah, facts. Trend Central. These man hate black girls, so what they doing on a black show? Make them go to Shizzo's show, BBC Asia. Make them go to their preference, yeah, ain't on them shows. So all these black men that hate black girl, what are they doing in black spaces, rude boy? Bring me back, Trend Central, bring me up there, bring me on there. I'll come up dolo. And I guarantee you none of them, man, I've got no argument that can match man's argument.
Never that.
None. You're bringing low-hanging fruit on there. I don't know who it is that made me start using that word still, but big up. I like that one still.
Yeah,
But
man, it's the truth.
yeah, in fact, you're bringing low-hanging fruit to further cause a division. Now, all I can say to them brothers, them aggressive brothers, is heal, bro. Heal. Get help. For the girl that hurt you, get help, fam. Because it's going to damage your life. The Indian girl don't rate you, fam. I'm telling you that. She don't rate you. She don't rate you. She don't mind you do a madness or keep up a madness. You probably yamming her front. I don't know what you're doing. You're doing something, but you are not her preference. And they're actually, them same Indian girls that you like rate, sometimes I wonder, what do they say to themselves? Because if I was them, I'd be sitting down saying, look at this donut. You know what I mean? Like, the man's now in my front and doing all this, and then he hates his own women. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, the jokes write themselves. People, I hope you enjoyed that clip. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to watch the stream in full, consider becoming a Patreon or joining our YouTube members. And don't forget to hit the like button, folks, and we'll see you in the next one.